Namaste, beloveds. This is Mother Wisdom, aka Valerie Ames, speaking and coming to you very live, very much live in her cave, okay? In her cave of wonders. As you know from the last video that I did, and if you've been following me for a while on Facebook or whatever, you know I've been kind of going through my little thing. In life with this journey, and just kind of been taking things as they come and just saying, okay, all right, all right, and just having my mind blown with the, how can I put this, the ways of Big Mama, okay, of Holy Spirit, Great Spirit, God, Source, the great I am, whatever you want to call that being, that presence, that intelligence. That's what I'm talking about. Just blowing my mind, baby. Just blowing my mind. I'm sitting up here, in this cave, and I'm dealing with some energies that, is not making me safe and warm at all. That's kind of, doing that relationship mambo kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, okay, I'm going with it. I'm used to this shuffle right here. I can do this dance right here. I can do this. And so I'm doing my dance. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Okay. You want to disown me? Go ahead. I'm used to it. Go ahead. Yeah, I ain't nothing but a hoe. Go ahead. I ain't nothing but a bitch. Go ahead. Fuck me, baby. Come on. Call your own name out. 20%. Motherfucker. What? You think I ain't gonna clown? I'm not. Not worth the energy. I have matured. Mama's got me maturing. She's showing me if I gotta save you and get you out of your shit because you didn't got soft, you don't even know you in a fucking cage. This'll wake you up. This'll put you back on your shit. And it did. Thank you, Brother Wolf. My wolf pack is strong, baby. Them sacred males up in there, and let me tell you, this one particular one, let me see if I can dim this down because this light is doing something to this shot. It ain't gonna let me do nothing. I don't know if that did something or not. It is what it is. I ain't gonna worry about it. But let me get back to this. Like I said, Mama is something else, Jack. She's something else. She's a bad mama jamma. And when you think you didn't sink down to your lowest and you just like, fuck it, I'll just go with this. And she be come charging in like, bitch, is you crazy? Do you know how much work I done put into you? Do you know? Have you forgotten? Let me help you remember. What the hell am I talking about? Let me get this. Let me get this. Well, you know what? I'm gonna let the light do what it's doing and do what it's doing. It's once it is what it is. You can hear me. That's all that matters. Okay. My mind is still reeling from this. I explained that I went on this lunch date with my girl, right? And I'm an introvert, just starting to wanting to come out, back out and date and all of this and all of that. And she knows this. And so she's been telling me about some of her friends and so forth and so on. And I'm like, that's nice. Uh-huh. Okay, yep. You go, girl. Get it, get it. Do you, be you. Whatever makes you happy. You the one got to look at you in the mirror. If that's you, then that's you. Can't nobody tell you who you is. And so Laurel being L being L, her damn ass. Oh, heifer. Allowed me to get found by someone I have known on Facebook for several years and would not give him my attention. Would not. For a couple of reasons. He thinks it's because of the color of his skin, but that's not really it. That's not really it at all. It's a little part of it. He's right. It's a little part of it. It's a cultural thing. It's indoctrination. No matter, you know, I have to go through a process to even go there. And to say that might make you look at me less, but hey, it is what it is. I am a product of this culture. But I am infinite intelligence and I can reprogram myself just because I want to. Okay? So your color ain't that much of a factor because I didn't see your color. You didn't show me your color. You didn't give a fuck about your color when you sat down at that table. You wanted me to see that wolf, okay? That spirit energy. Seen, done, received. From a fucking continent away? Baby, baby. You got the goddess in me. I'm not going to even go there, and you already know. But it is what it is, and I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm letting things unfold. I am not. Let me see. This lighting is what it is, baby. It just is what it is, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna be good with it. There we go. I'm gonna be good with it, just like that. This man crossed the waters, okay, the oceans, to come make sure I remembered who the fuck I was. because I was slipping. Like I said, Mama loved me. She loved all of us. But Karma, that's a bitch. I ain't got to do shit but sit back and watch. I ain't had shit to do with none of that shit. You chose that, knowing you were dealing with divine. You chose to do that, to steal from the mama, to say, I wrote this. And you think mama ain't gonna. Let me just say it this way. This is what I'm receiving, and I'm gonna take the stank eye off of it and the stank back off of it, because that's Valerie Ames being Valerie Ames, and we kind of done with that. So let me just give it give it right. I love me. Don't get that twisted. Okay? I always have, no matter how I act or how it appears to you. I love me. I may not always know how to take the best care of me or make the best decisions for me, but baby, I'm human. But I'm not by myself. Never have been. That's what I keep telling you. Nobody is by themselves. I'm no different than you. I have spirit guides. I have angels. I have ancestors. And I have beautiful humans that will cross waters to come make sure I'm okay. So, baby, just knowing that, just having experienced that, I'm good. I ain't had to sleep with nobody. I ain't had to kiss nobody. I said all he got was a hug. And what he gave me, you see this smile on my face? And if you see me walking, baby, there's a pep in my step. That ass got a whole new bounce to it, okay? It say, yeah, come on, let's get jiggy with it. If you could show me that spirit energy like that, some alpha, it's the right time. It's the season. But it is what it is. And let me get to the card portion of this, beloveds. I just wanted to catch you up and let you know that I wasn't going completely crazy. It was just things was unfolding. And like I said, I was in this what mama had me in, because we all tools for her, and her will is going to be done, whether we understand that or not. And so what she is yoked together for it to do what it needs to do, it's going to do it. And in order for things to go the way she wrote this shit to go, feelings on my part at least had to be real. I had to be me. He had to be him. And I'm good with that. And I ain't holding, like I said, I don't hold no grudges. That's between you and mama. Me and mama is good. Mama said, get out this shit right now. Right now. And she sent somebody across the fucking waters that I had, in his mind anyway, judged him less than sacred masculine, less than an alpha male, less than a human being, because the color of his skin. Everything I was going through was teaching me how to be open, how to understand my what? Identity. My identity is what? Who I am. It's my pride. And I had stopped taking pride in me. Hiding in this cave, licking my wounds, feeling like one of my paws I gnawed it off and came back to Wisconsin. Whew. I love you, Wolfie. I love you, brother. I love you. All right. Let's get it on. Let's get it on, baby. Let's get it on. First card reading is coming from the Medicine Woman card deck, which, stay tuned. You'll be hearing from me real soon about that. I'm getting it together. Like I said, I am working on it. And it will be presented to you before the end of the month. Bet on it. All right, let's see. Okay. We got two. From the Medicine Woman deck, we have the Apprentice of Arrows and the Five of Arrows. Let's see. Let's get to it. All right. The Apprentice of Arrows. $195, which is 15, which is 6. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. 195. 195. Here we go. Apprentice of Arrows, brave herald of new thought. This is the prayer for this card. I speak in words that affirm the positive. I write in words that speak the truth, knowing that truth is the underlying goodness within creation, and anything less than wondrous is false. I dismiss all thoughts of I can't and feelings that I am not responsible. I throw off whatever limits my good and the good of those around me. I see beauty and I speak to beauty. I see love and I speak to love. Where I cannot see these, I supply them. Bravely, I go forth and change the words that cause harm, grief, or hunger. I change the laws. I change limits. I review concepts. I remind myself. I recreate a better place to play. Told y'all that mamas are bad. I am a messenger bringing new thoughts that are the seeds of freedom. With the words you give me, Great Spirit, the young shall be liberated. The world transform. So yeah, you keep repeating my shit. Wear that collar. Sit. Sorry. Oops. Lesson. Your words live forever in the hearts and minds of 7779311. Told you. Told you. I told you. Your words live forever in the hearts and minds of 7 generations. Speak in such a way that their minds can develop images of better ways. In guiding anyone, particularly youth, make sure your words assist their becoming self-responsible, capable, and caring. Okay, I just got a smackdown. Valerie Ames, go sit your ass down somewhere, okay? That's the name my ego has now, is Valerie Ames. My ego has identified herself. Her name is Valerie Ames. It's as simple as that. Okay. Now that I've calmed down from my little smackdown, I'll let you get them, Karma. I'll shut up. Loose lips sink ships. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Listen to the needs of the developing soul of the student, just as you have been listened to by the ever-present guided beings who stand by you in total love. Let me say something, beloveds. There is hierarchy in everything. In the wolf pack, there is hierarchy. In the angels, there is a hierarchy. Okay? In every council, in every whatever, you're going to have a hierarchy. Somebody is going to teach and somebody is going to learn. Now, those roles are interchangeable as all hell. But don't get caught up in the labels. Don't identify yourself with the labels. I'm always the student. Baby, you just don't know what you teach by just being you, just existing, just by breathing, just by thinking, just by vibrating. If only you knew. Begin to know. It's important. Listen to the needs of the developing soul of the student just as you have been listened to by the ever-present guiding beings who stand by you in total love. Encourage the expression of highest self to all beings. If there was not a hierarchy, why would there be a higher self? Why would there be a more authentic self? Why would there be a monad self? Why? I'm not making these fucking selves up. Learn. Look into yourself. Are you the same all the time? No matter if that's the name you're called all the time, do you feel the exact same all the time? Change is the only constant. Learn, like I said, if you want to go into the fifth dimensions and multiverses, baby, you got to be flexible. Encourage the expression of highest self in all things. Point the way by your own life and actions. You will return to life in the world you have given your children. I said that. I said that in the last video, I do believe. Teach that all can be transformed. The young have come to correct the errors of your generation. Give them the skills to do so. They are hope. Okay, young man. Let me put it to you like this. The next woman that come your way, that show you a real goddess energy, just say no. Allow yourself to be loved. Because she can give you something all the money in this world can't buy or replace. Or give birth to that memory. So love her well. Give her all of you. Open up to her. Let her walk in. Let her redecorate. What you got to lose? I know you ain't scared. That she gonna be more alpha than you. So I guess I taught you something. You are repeating me after all. And they say that's the biggest compliment a person can ever have. So namaste, beloved. Have a beautiful rest of your life. Grow, blossom, unfold, bloom. Shine on, little sun. Shine on. You're in my prayers always. And don't worry about nothing. Big Mama got you. All right. Let's keep it moving. Teach that all can be transformed. The young have come to correct the errors of your generation. Give them the skills to do so. They are hope. Cougar. They are hope. Get them a little bit. I mean, give them faith in themselves. Inspire courage. Share the wisdom that has helped on your path and the wisdom that you have developed. Point the way. Encourage harmonious action. There is a child somewhere awaiting the knowledge you hold. So speak on, brother. Speak on. Sing. Make that funky music. Let it reverberate to the heavens. All right, let's see. The next card is the Five of Arrows. And let's see what it has to say. Both of these cards were arrow cards. The Five of Arrows. 188, which is 17, which is an 8. Let's see. I love that 8 energy. That's the energy of mama. So y'all know I'm all up in that one. All right, let me show you the card. And no, I did not pick these cards. These cards came out by their dang on self, okay? Yes, I know you see the people here sitting down and eating. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. What they eating? Fruit? Uh-huh. Okay. Ooh, mama. This is the prayer. Great Spirit, I see that now I have provided so well for myself, others envy what I have gained. My possessions are sought by others in need. Grant me the wisdom to help them satisfy their real longings. Their real longings. And to provide for themselves the things they desire. And we're not talking about sex here, beloveds. We talking about your spiritual needs. Y'all know who Mother with Wisdom is. She ain't playing no okie doke stuff. You know, just because she up here saying she about to get jiggy don't mean she gonna get loose. Not that loose. Let's keep it real. Grant me the wisdom to help them satisfy their real longings and to provide for themselves the things they desire. Grant me the faith to continue my own way and to leave no one wanting behind me. I shall revise my plan to include new knowledge you give me. I accept further understanding you will give me so that harmony once again will reign. Lesson. Though you may have created a nice life for yourself, the universe will not let you stop there. Your basic beliefs will be challenged until your personal philosophy takes into account the needs of others. Y'all think I'm playing. What did I just sit here and tell you that this man crossed his waters for? Because I did what? I took his feelings for granted. What's going on in this situation? My feelings are getting taken for advantage. Just like I refused to see him, that little young refused to see me, but wanted to play, but refused. Valerie, you still spinning it the way you want to spin it. Let it be. I'm learning how to let it be, but I'm venting the hell out of it before I can. Before I can let it go, I got to wear it the fuck out of my mind first. And sometimes that's just how it be. And if you know that about yourself, own it. And if other people know that, they leave alone. Just let her get it out of her system. You know. Give it to her. Just let her. On the other hand, if you have not learned to take care of yourself, Your intellect will be challenged to find a suitable set of concepts that will work for you. hmm You see, mama. You see, mama. Beating me with the sugar strap. I swear. You are going to be asked. You are going to be asked to face the world head on. You have out on a course of action, and it is time to view the results. This can be a frightening time when you are tempted to throw out your own way of doing things. If results are not as you had hoped, and to adopt another belief system without critical consideration, rather than becoming a quick convert, mama, go ahead, beat me, I deserve it. Beat me, beat me, beat me, beat me in public, go ahead. Rather than becoming a quick convert, it is better to look at your own way with a critical eye and fine-tune the places where it could use improvement. You have built a foundation. Your way has brought you this far, even if you are laughed at. Shut up, mama. Even if you are laughed at the first time you present yourself publicly, you must realize that the presentation was the only way to actualize any new form. Speak that shit. When the audience laughs, the worst is over. You have now gained the insight necessary to revise your plan, refine your act, and step forth once again in confidence. I love you, Lavelle. Get it, baby. Your success could bring jealousy, envy, or criticism from others. Yet your generous urge to share what have what you may have what you have may be the wrong move here. Be sure you pass on what others truly need to better their own condition. I'm sorry. You human like me. You doing the best you can, just like me. And I done been at it way longer than you. So, namaste and thank you. Okay, that boat is gone. It has sailed. It has done all it's gonna do, and we done with that ride. So let's move on. I have a new deck. Baby! It is the chakra deck. Chakra Wisdom Oracle Guide, the complete spiritual toolkit for transforming your life by Tori Hartman, and is illustrated by Gretchen Reisch Baskin. And I probably butchered that name, but it is what it is. And again, this is a new deck. And y'all know I like to read what I interpreted, and then I like to see what the person who created it said, because I always like to hear, what their intent was, and if, what I got Okay. Okay. Funny, 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 mama. Impatience is the card that we got. Look at the back of this deck. I mean, look at that. How beautiful is that? That is so beautiful. It's like the hermit going with all the little lights. I hope you can see it. But this is the card, Impatience. Oh my, I just saw that. That's moon energy. Okay. Yeah, I am so sorry you can't see these cards. That sucks. Um, and I don't know if you can see it or not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna read it. I'm not gonna try to keep showing you. To you, let's see. Impatience. Impatience. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay. This is a fifth chakra card. It is one of the voice cards. Let's see. Blue is on page 50, which is a 5. Let me give you there are a total of 9 cards in this blue. Overall impression, communication. This is the blue chakra. Keywords, truth, communication, loyalty, serenity, faith, spirituality, creativity, and expression. Manifestation intention. The card of the fifth chakra, the throat chakra, reveal at a core level matters of communication. This includes creative focus and your ability to be heard and understood. Being able to communicate the truth you feel in your heart will bring forward all the positive attributes of these cards. When you deny your heart's knowledge, challenges will present themselves. That's wisdom. Here you will find the definition of personal leadership and redefine beliefs that no longer serve you. Personal responsibility will be brought into play. The blue cards are a reflection of how you relate to the world. All matters concerning self-expression will be revealed. These include personal forms of expression, such as writing, art, speaking, and presentation skills. The resulting experiences in your life are linked to how you communicate with the world around you. In essence, this means that you will not get what you ask for, but you will get who you are reflected back to you. I hope. I share, amen. All right, let's look at what impatience is all about. Impatience, electric blue moon. If I don't take care of it, it will never happen. The legend. Ethan grows impatient waiting for dawn, so he buys a used moon. Once it is in the sky, he steps back to see his handiwork. The moon will not stay in place unless he holds the cord. Sky God assures him that dawn will come when he lets go. But Ethan is fearful and grips onto the cord until he falls asleep and releases it. When he awakens, dawn has come, and the radiant light in the sky is blocked only by his used moon. Inspiration. Now is not the time to make a rushed decision. You have made your needs known, now leave it alone. You may block something wonderful from coming to you if you are hasty. Personal inquiry. Am I jumping the gun? If I'm honest with myself, am I forcing something? Am I forcing something in this situation? I don't think so. I think it's unfolded and it is what it is. It just, everything is everything, and what else is there? Key ideas, scarcity, thinking, being exhausted by your efforts, success through patience. Keywords, unfold. See, mama's something else now, okay? Keywords, unfolding, revelation, success, meditation. Imagine something you strongly desire. The electric blue moon appears and begins to cool the heat of your emotions. Write down any communications you receive in the moonlight. It is a message from the council of the Great Spirit. And that is that card, beloveds. Let's move forward. I'm not even going to comment further on that because it is everything that needed to be said. And I'm just going to let this card already popped out, okay? Gorilla is the card that just popped out for the animal cards. And I'm going to shut up like that card just told me and just read messages. That's what I'm going to do. Gorilla is 55, which is a 10. 55. And yes, Valerie Ames, my ego, is having fits that she's being called out by Mama during this live card reading. It's not going how I foresaw it. Wasn't supposed to be on me. Mama. What else, Mama? Take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. The bond between family members can gradually decay and become stultified unless it's continually nourished with loving attention. And one of the simplest yet most elegant ways of showing that attention is to listen compassionately to those you care about the most. Otherwise, you risk taking them for granted, assuming that they'll always be there and that they know you love them. Take time to have a conversation. Yes, Mama. Yes, Mama. Yes, Mama. Yes, Mama. No tone, no rolling eyes, no nothing. I got it. Take time to have a conversation, starting with relatively superficial topics, then moving into more in-depth personal themes, adding your own tidbits, but primarily focusing on what the other person has to say. Show your spouse, partner, child, parents, or elders your love by listening and really hearing what they have to say about how they feel and what they think. This not only generates a deeper, more lasting affection between you and the other person, but far seeds guiltily saying, I love you, with no real feeling behind it. People are constantly changing. Woo, straight into fiction, okay. People are constantly changing and evolving, adding new experiences and insults. Who someone is today, while built on the foundation of a core self, changes. Changes and is continuously elaborating on that core self. Find the newness and the freshness in those you love, which includes both your biological and marital families, as well as your close friends whom you've informally adopted as family. Associations with the gorilla card: intelligence, peacefulness, family, strength, nobility, generosity, gentleness, calmness, vegetarianism, loyalty, patience, dexterity, steadiness, scrutiny, and conservation. These are all the attributes or the spiritual fruit of the gorilla. All right, let's keep it moving. And next, we will do Esther Hicks. Esther Hicks, in and out of the vortex. Okay, just one moment, just one cup at a time. Inspired action is always pleasurable action. 34, which is a 7. The dominance of your thoughts is what brings everything to you and is what is behind the action that you offer. By seeking good feeling thoughts that align you with your source, your action will then always feel good. You cannot muster enough action to compensate for misalignment of thought, misaligned thought, but action that is inspired from aligned thought is always pleasurable action. Okay, Mama is a hot mess. And I know you can't see this card. I know you can't. I know. I'm sorry. There's no way to block it or do anything. Inspired action is always pleasurable action. God damn. All right. Let's go to the Romance Angel deck and see what Doreen Virtue has to give us as far as this situation and everything else that has unfolded itself so divinely from this divine intervention. The card that came is very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yes, Mama. In other words, stop manifesting like a little butterfly. Ooh, flit here, flit there, flit, flit, flit. Do you want this? Ooh, that's pretty color. Ooh, I like this. No, I like that color better. Oh, this smells good. Wait, yeah. Very soon, Valerie. Very soon. 93, which is 12, which is 3. 93. Let's see what it says. And let me try to show you this card. Okay. It says very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This card asks you, what do you want? And demands very clear and specific answers. Just like putting in your order at a restaurant. The universe has been listening to your thoughts and feelings about your love life. Sorry. I'm focusing. What do you want? And demands very clear and specific answers, just like putting in your order at a restaurant. The universe has been listening to your thoughts and feelings about your love life and has brought you what you asked for. When you complain about what's served to you, it's only because you placed an unclear order. Yes, Mama. As soon as you are perfectly straightforward about what it is you desire, it comes to you upon the wings of angels in an instant. Yeah, lunch date out of the damn blue popping up from across seas. You drew this card because it's time for you to get clear and honest with yourself and formulate your requests with faith. Trust your feelings and make decisions for yourself about what's best for you. That card, and we putting this down and we moving forward. And we're going to Archangel Raphael next. And don't think I'm being disrespectful to the cards, to the spirits, or to my ancestors, okay? Because guess where I got all this from? And they know it. So this is how we are. And they know my heart. They know my intent. They know my spirit. They know what's coming out and why it's coming out. Change physicians. Hot diggity. We have changed physicians. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer. Wolfie, Wolfie. Change physicians. 24. The card indicates that the healthcare professional you've been working with or the person for whom you're inquiring isn't effective for this situation. No shit, Sherlock. I mean, okay. Change physicians. This card indicates that the healthcare professional you've been working with or the person for whom you're inquiring isn't effective for this situation. Perhaps it's beyond the training or equipment capacity of your present physician, or it may also stem from philosophical differences in personalities or views on alternative healing modalities. And that is in there. And beloveds, this is a generalized reading, but this is a reading for me. So if I'm responding to it, understand what I'm responding to. Because these cards are general. They're not pulled for me. They're pulled for the situation itself, for the energy itself. But it's like I said, it's popping me upside the head with wisdom all day long. Regardless of the reasons, Archangel Raphael is guiding you to a new healer who's better suited to the situation. An alpha. The first person you think of is the correct answer. And the first person you think of is the correct answer, and Raphael will provide you with additional information through your feelings, thoughts, and signs. He'll guide you through a smooth and gentle transition so that your health and well-being are upheld at all times. Possible specific meanings. Get a second or third opinion. Be honest with yourself and your physician about your feelings. Change your medication or treatment protocol. Know that you deserve a physician who will listen to your concerns and speak to you respectfully, research alternative treatments, make appointments to interview with other healers and physicians. My prayer, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for this situation. Amen. And I take from that card, don't worry, even when we messing up, if it's for us, it's for us. If it's not, it's not. And if you are working on yourself and you are praying and you are asking for the right things, even if you are known in the realms to sabotage your own self or do crazy stuff, like I said, My head is still reeling from this. It's still reeling from this. But I have been around gentlemen. I have been around real alpha males. I know how they act. Like I said, there's a certain energy. You ain't got to teach. You ain't got to say, Jack. They got you like that. They read you like that. They read you like that because they listen. They listen. And they think from a whole nother level. So you gonna learn something. You just gotta have heart to learn it. To allow yourself to be led. To fully surrender. And a real one, don't try to force your hand at all. At all. Matter of fact, when you do say, baby, I'm ready, come on. He gonna say, you sure? Have you really thought this through? Because once you go through with it, ain't no going back. You know, you can't give yourself to me and then snatch yourself back. That ain't gonna happen. So, as long as you know, what's up? You sure you ready? Nah, you ain't ready. If you was ready, you would have said, yes, daddy, I'm ready. And you would have been on and popping. Matter of fact, you wouldn't have had to ask. Because you would have been then ran your own wolf game on homie. And yeah. Let me see. Let me get to this for this. Sitting up here sprouting all my stuff. And we have this card. Let me get the book to see what this card is. I know it's a ball court card. 147. Wait. Yeah. No. What the heezy? Let me just see. 147. Why is... And 147 was doing like a hula dance, okay? And so I'm like, okay. And see, it's not 147. 147 is Lady Grayskull 0. I knew this one. 75. I don't know why they got page 147 on there. But it's page 75, beloved. And that is a 12, which is a 3. And the card itself is a number 17. Ball court. I knew it was ball court. I remembered that much. Challenges. About to get it. And I'm just going to read. Let me shut up line. 103:46. Go to the ball court to honor the forces that put together the universe. The ball game is played in 3 worlds. This world and the other over and underworlds. Events in the ball court have a psycho-mystical meaning. With a little imagination, we can perceive a triad of worlds simultaneously. The ball court was first a spiritual place to pray and honor the ancestor spirits and the vibrant forces that animate the cosmos. We can imagine the spirits of the great warrior athletes as they competed with each other, throwing themselves into the fray. In the drama of the ball court, one could remake the world. The ball was the Olin, Ollin, and beloveds, Google that word and you will see a spiritual meaning beyond what you really, it's about motion. Olin, Ollin, movement, and in its trajectory could be seen as modeling of our own fate and the chance opportunities we are given in life. Today, Ball courts lay abandoned across our mound-building empires, a silent testament to our gaming cells. The ball was once in play against the gods themselves. The heroes of our ancestors were great ball players. People love to tell stories about the players' prowess. Legends abound about the strategies for winning, the skills required. It is no surprise that our society continues to be fixated on the ball court, the players, and the game. This passion and competitive spirit continues upon the ball fields of modern times. Ball court card is number 17, a number signifying movement or Olin. So that number 17, which is also 8, which is also that womb, is about movement, baby. It's about movement. Embedded in this number is the entire allegory of the shape-shifting Venus twin and his brother plumed serpent in a cosmic epic. The spirits of the great trickster twins inform the ball play with tricky tricks and magic moves in a symbolic struggle for the right to exist. The magnificence of the play echoes back through times to a life-death struggle with the gods. Ball court is an arena. Just as in modern-day football or basketball, there is a place for spectators to sit and watch as the two teams compete with one another. A hard rubber ball is used. The ball, called Olin, is ceremonially fashioned from copal and covered with rubber. The object of the game is to knock the rubber ball through a stone ring. And beloveds, I want you to Google copal because copal is I burn it for incense in the little coal things. You can find it in sage. You can find it in different ways. But copal, this is what the Mayans used. They had a ball made of copal covered with copal, with rubber. I'm sorry. The object of this game is to knock the rubber ball through a stone ring. The complete competition between the two teams is fierce, and when the ball is in play, the crowd goes mad. It is a game of life and death. There are 3 players on each team. The game can be seen as a metaphor for the movement of celestial bodies and the sun moving in and out of the underworld. At the beginning of the game, there was a pageant. Players wearing great rainbow painted stone yokes paraded in front of the spectators. Rainbow in the sky is the meeting ground of the gods, and rainbow's representation on earth is the ball court. Archaeologists have found thousands of these stone yokes at burial sites. Obviously, players became the personification of the gods. So when that God takes a knee, take note. Take note. Humans have free will. Action in the ball court is flowing and mutable. The play shifts in an instant. Everything is in flux. Each moment offers its full potential. That is what I'm talking about multiverses and different things that could happen based on the choice that you made. And you seeing it happen and right in front of you. Just like you watch all the little clips of a movie make one moving picture in sequence. That's how it was explained to me anyway. There are no set laws determining the outcome in the game. People need to keep honed, alert, and exhilarated. And what would life be without fun and games? Balcourt asks, what games are you playing? What are your personal challenges? We are all players, and we all have faced challenges. Balcourt teaches us how to make decisions, choices, and how to be victorious. When you gamble, you cannot assume that you will always win. You must accept the responsibility for what happens. Yes, Mama. You must accept the risk. This means that if you are losing, lost. Mama, your wisdom, baby. You must accept the risk. This means that if you are losing, you will discover that all is not lost. Your challenge, the possibility to recover, is still there. Even when the odds are completely against you, remember the stone ring is a loophole. There is always a way out. And if you can't see it, intervention works, okay? When you think there's always a way out, get the ball and get it through the loophole to victory. When you think you have lost, you may still win. We have chosen to incarnate and be here in these turbulent and momentous times. The rules we were taught no longer work. Yes, Mama. We learn to play the game by the real rules. Life becomes less and less predictable, and our familiar paths disappear into a vanishing depth. We must learn to face new sets of challenges. When the ball is in play, we must sidestep danger and take our best shots. The spirit canoe floats with the paddlers and the corn gods at the edge of the constellation Orion. The group has left the ball court to make a journey across celestial waves to see that the great wheels of the cosmos continue to turn. Remember, without opposition, there would be no game to play. Yes, Mama. Yes, yes. Okay, yes. I'm getting slapped, y'all. Spiritually slapped, okay? Spiritually beat up here. Are you seeing this? Remember, without opposition, there would be no game to play. Our opponents do their best to outplay us and take advantage of every chance to score. When we have the opportunity, we must be brave and do the same. Make our shots count. Hallelujah. High glory, Mama. All praise to you. All praise to you. I stay at your feet. I stay there. I stay there. The hell with the ball. The spirit canoe floats with the paddlers and corn gods at the edge of the constellation Orion. The group has left the ball court to make a journey across celestial waves to see the great wheels of the cosmos continue to turn. Remember, without opposition, there would be no game to play. Our opponents do their best to outplay us and take advantage of every chance to score. When we have the opportunity, we must be brave and do the same. Make our shots count. Pay attention, beloveds. Excuse my foolish, jokerish playing, but get this. Get it. And recall it when you need it. Put it in your treasure chest. Put it in your treasure chest from Mama. Because she giving you some real wisdom here. Take this ball and place it inside of you. And remember, when it's your turn, make it count. Ball court card tells you to resurrect your dreams and put them back in play. Don't pay attention to the crowd. Stick to a proven strategy or invent another that is surprising and innovative. Work with your teammates. Always be honorable. Keep your eye on the ball, the Olin, and keep excited about the game. Do not fall into ennui. You can win the game, but you must play it for all you are worth. That is your challenge. Yes, Mama. No more hiding in the cave. Quit acting like a jackrabbit and be a wolf. I got you. Quit playing. Okay. Lastly, this is the great and dazzling mirror tree. Upon a branch of that tree is a ball court of mirrors. Here we may play with honor and do the best of our ability, but we can never win here. Win, for here we discover we are only playing against ourselves. Hot diggity damn boy. Okay, to the last one now. This is going to be from the Isis Oracle deck, and we just want one, Mama. Just one, and I'll leave it up to you. I ain't gonna give you no nothing. Just give me what you got. Give me what you got, Mama. All right. Portal of light. She glides on wings through time and space. Ah, Suki now. Get it. Get it. Get it. Dun 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 dun. Get it. Get it. Portal of light. Got it. Love it. Portal of light. Portal of light 121, which is a 4. 121. And here we go. She glides on wings through time and space. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are being conscious on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space, and to allow your sense of self to expand. It is safe for you to do this now. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual growth. You are not leaving your earthly awareness. You are instead adding to it. You are growing in power and awareness. You have had breakthrough insights where you realize that you are not who you thought you were. You are, in fact, a much vaster being. Yeah, TMI ain't no joke. Sometimes this was shocking and uncomfortable and difficult to accept. At other times, it was gentle and made much sense to you. Lunch. You are learning to integrate the awareness of your vast self into your life. The practical consequences of doing so are extraordinary. To live with less and less fear and insecurity, to become more detached and more passionate, more loving and less demanding, to need less and receive more, to feel more joy and exert less force to attain it. Such wonderful gifts await you. I've heard that before somewhere. You will also become capable of exerting healing influence beyond time and space, which means being able to help free yourself and others if you choose to share your healing gifts. Of course I do. You can learn to create freedom from trauma, attachment history, and any other situation that may drain life force and distract from divine love, no matter whether occurring in this or any other lifetime. Isis guides you to powers and abilities to heal that are beyond time and space. It starts with the realization that what has happened in the past has power over you only to the extent that you allow it. Ashe, Mama. Aho. Amen. The portal of light is being opened to you now to travel through time and space, to release the past, to open up to a future bright, and to call for more power in the present moment. Once you have done this for yourself, if you are guided into the healing path, then you can share this with others. Be guided by the loving bliss of Isis to assist you in this sacred interdimensional travel. Now for healing and understanding, more growth and peace. Stay tuned. Like I said, I'm giving birth to it. If you have also drawn the oracle or the Merkaba, then part of your particular soul gift is an ability to navigate between spiritual dimensions of reality, shifting from lower vibrations of fear and bringing through higher vibrations of love to allow for peace and release. The combination of the Merkaba card and the Portal of Light card means you have the ability to not only navigate dimensions, but to bring higher dimensional awareness into the present moment for healing with a natural soul ability to be present in lower vibrational realities, such as those of fear and competition on Earth at present, and simultaneously be anchored in higher vibrational soul realities of love, peace, and truth. This makes you a powerful source of light, and the Lady Isis and her beloved star Sirius offer you divine peace and protection. Now, to help you in this sacred task of being a star of divine light and presence on the earth at this time. The Oracle of the Portal of Light also brings special guidance that a phase of time or experience is over and a new cycle at a higher vibrational turn of the spiral is beginning. So prepare to ascend. Expect things to become lighter, freer, and faster moving in your life, even perhaps while you appear to be more surrendered and more peaceful within yourself. Ritual of the Portal of Light. You will need one candle, perhaps a tea light or a white or black candle for this exercise, and some matches. Sit comfortably where you can gaze at the lit candle with eyes half closed and your spine relatively straight and supported. Gaze at the flickering candle with soft focus and keep your eyes half closed, half open as you focus on the candle and your breath. When you are ready, imagine you can project yourself into that candlelight, sending your awareness into it until you sense all around you, either actually or with intention, bright white light, pure. Allow yourself to release anything at all, conscious or unconscious, that you feel weighs you down. Just release it into the light and say quietly this incantation. In this light, beyond time and space, I enter the portal of divine light and grace. I am free of shackles from this life or another. I surrender old fear to the Divine Mother. I now choose to be free of the past. In the present light of spirit, I now bask. In the portal of light beyond all time, love and light frees me into peace sublime. When you are ready, just open your eyes and extinguish your candle. And, beloveds, that is that. And let me read, they have the incantation here again. I'm just going to read it because it is part of it. And I want to keep it intact. I feel the need to keep it intact for some reason. So, in this light beyond time and space, I enter the portal of divine light and grace. I am freed from shackles in this life, and that I release all that would hold me back. I now choose to be free of the past. In the present light of spirit, I now bask. In the portal of light beyond all time, love and light free me into peace sublime. And that is that card. And that is this reading, beloveds. And I thank you for watching and for going through this journey with me. And like I said, when I watch this again, I'm documenting this journey, and it is being documented.